is Elle and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. Today you guys have asked me a lot from one of my recent videos on how to show you to properly use a cleansing balm. So that's what we're going to do today. It's going to be really fun and interesting, and I hope that it really helps you learn how to use your current products that you have in a more effective way. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, so to start off, cleansing balms. They are some of my favorite things on the planet. Cleansing balms or cleansing oils. You know, I've talked about several of them in my last best of 2019. And the reason why I think that this is such an important topic is because so many of us do not cleanse our skin in the appropriate way. And if we really took the time to cleanse our skin appropriately and effectively, a lot of our skin ailments would be lessened. All right, so the first thing to know is that cleansing balms and cleansing oils are not all made the same. You need to make sure that you research ones that are an oil first, that you put on dry skin, and then when you add water to them, that they actually will foam up into a very light, milky cleanser. If they don't kind of foam up into this light, milky cleanser, it can actually lead to oils being left on the skin, and that's not the best approach when you're trying to cleanse off the skin and get a really nice, beautiful, prepped skin for everything that you're going to be doing afterwards. All right. So one of my favorites, again, you know, that I've been using incessantly is, and you can pick your favorite, it doesn't have to be this one, but pick your favorite, is the Then I Met You, and this is called the Living Cleansing Balm. The Beautylish has a fantastic cleansing balm that I've talked about a ton, as well as Camellia Cleansing Oil from Tatcha. I mean, there's just so many different ones. Let's get started. I am going to pull my hair up. And I am so glad you guys wanted to know about this topic, because I think it's something that people kind of veer away from using cleansing balms because they don't do it appropriately. As you know, I subscribe to a 2-step cleanse in the evening time, and the reason being is because even if you just wear SPF and no makeup, SPF is pretty hard to remove if you are getting an effective one with a really nice dose of zinc and titanium dioxide, so you need to make sure that you are removing that effectively. All right, so I have to actually put a glove on this hand because I decided to slice my finger almost off yesterday, and I can't really get it wet, so you don't need to use a glove. It's just for me today. All right, so I'm going to take my cleansing balm. Usually most cleansing balms, I just kind of take this much. You don't need a ton. Cleansing oils is the same exact way, so I just take that much. Then I Met You comes with like a little spatula, and I just lost it. So what you want to do is you want to massage this all over the skin. And you want to massage this over the eyes very gently here. And if you're wearing makeup, you will see that all of these cleansing balms and cleansing oils will dissolve all of that makeup and sunscreen, because most of those products have oil in it, and oil attracts oil. And this is one of the most important parts, is making sure that you give it enough time to do what it's supposed to do. So I actually use a cleansing balm for about a minute, and it will remove lipstick as well, waterproof makeup, obviously like we talked about, sunscreens, but really making sure that you are appropriately massaging this into the skin. Be very careful around the eye area. You don't want to pull and tug. It's very light pressure here, guys. Make sure you guys get into that hairline. Okay, so now that it's like that, I have a bowl of water here in front of me. And so you take your fingers and you just get your fingertips wet. And then you start to massage the oil cleanser, or the water and the oil cleanser together. Do you see how it's making a kind of white cast on the skin? This is what you want. And if you don't want to do a second cleanse, that's okay, as long as you are using a cleansing oil or cleansing balm, just applying more water, because this is really your second cleanse. For me, I just like to use another gentle cleanser afterwards, just to make sure that everything is off. just like that. And really take your time. Get in the crevices, get along the jawline. Really light pressure. Just like this. And then what you're going to do is you are going to rinse your face. It's kind of hard for me to do, not in front of a sink, but this will do. I don't love using a washcloth because I think it pulls too much on the skin, but just for today's demonstration purposes, I will do it because I don't have a sink in front of me. And voila. I love this cleansing balm because it really just leaves the skin feeling refreshed and hydrated and not stripped. That's another thing. You want to make sure that there are no harsh alcohols or stripping alcohols in your cleansers, especially your cleansing balms. All right, so that is literally how you use a cleansing balm. I hope that this kind of helps you use the ones at home. I know it can be confusing, but it's really important to know how to use it and really get an effective cleanse. So thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.